Welcome to Integrity Inspire, your daily dose of inspiration and motivation, featuring the bright and talented members of the Integrity Marketing Group family. Now, here's your host, Integrity co-founder and CEO, Brian W. Adams.
All right, hello everybody. Thanks so much for joining today's Inspire podcast. It is so exciting to be back with you. We have been doing some amazing things here at Integrity, and it's incredible to see the quality of people who continue to join us. And it's been so much fun as you look at all of the diversity of our partners that have come in. And some of them, every once in a while, it's somebody that you've gone back with for decades. And I'm so excited to have with me today Mr. Philip Edwards from River City Senior Benefits. Philip and I go way back. We've known each other. Man, I can't believe it, but it's been like 20 years. Now we're Integrity partners, man. I just want to say thank you. I want to say welcome to the family. And man, I just am humbled that you're here, buddy. It's been a long journey. It's been a fun journey. It's been great to watch all the things that you guys have done.
I appreciate the opportunity.
Man, so you guys are in Chattanooga and you serve so many different people in the Southeast, especially in the Medicare space. And man, I can't believe we were just catching up. You and I got to know each other in the early 2000s, and we've been on so many trips together throughout the years. You have not aged at all. You've got a little salt and pepper thing going on. I feel like freaking George Clooney now. But I was like, man, you haven't hardly aged at all. And then I've gotten bald and fat. And so it's amazing to see you guys. And I remember you had a little girl and all of a sudden she's grown up. I can't believe how old. Tell me about how old she is now.
21. Yep.
21.
Happens in a heartbeat, doesn't it?
Oh my gosh. What's she into right now?
Well, she's getting ready to take her license test to work with me.
That is so exciting. Is she in college?
No, she opted not to go.
Yeah, well, dude, listen, why would you just get in the insurance business? I was talking to somebody else, one of our other partners' sons, and they said, I'm just going to go straight into the business. And this is such a great business to be in. And now you didn't get into the insurance business right away yourself. You had a different career. Tell us about that.
Yeah, my dad was an electrical contractor, and so I had worked for him and then for another friend of his for several years.
Yeah. And then how did you get in the insurance business?
I actually had a friend in Knoxville that had a small agency when I started. So we had talked and I decided to give it a try.
That's awesome, man. And what was it like going from electrical engineering to insurance? I guess that process, you've got such a great process mind. I assume that process really helped you in the insurance business.
I remember thinking I'll never make my first sale, so it was a little hard, but yeah.
How many appointments did you have to go to before you made your first sale?
I don't remember, but I do remember it was several.
We were just talking. Jim Sweeney said he contacted 600 people before he made his first appointment, not even his first sale. So I remember whenever I first got in the insurance business in college, man, it is hard. It was really hard to get started, but finally you get that momentum and it really takes off. You could have stayed in the electrical business. You had such a great opportunity there with your family, but what is the thing that you're most passionate about in the insurance side?
Well, I think it gives us a really unique opportunity because we get paid well for going out and genuinely helping people and changing their lives. And so at the end of the day, that's what I really enjoy, when you can leave a house and know that you've made a big difference for them. So yeah,
listen, and you've made such an incredible difference. And your agency, one of the things I love about your agency is you've been just so intentional on helping your agents develop and make sure that they're taken care of. And you're so committed to making sure that everyone is successful. What's it like to have gone through kind of being an agent yourself to then starting an agency and helping others? Is it easier or harder, do you think, helping others be successful?
Well, it depends upon their work ethic a lot of times.
Right.
But, really, didn't have a desire to go down that path. And Paul Sharon really had talked me into that. And, of course, he was a great mentor in working with Paul. But that's really how I got started in trying to work with agents.
So Paul Sharon was one of the greatest guys I've ever met. And he loved you dearly. So Paul, for those of you who don't know, Paul was one of the lead marketers at Premier Marketing in Norfolk, Nebraska, and Tom and Mike and the incredible guys that they are. And Paul ended up developing a gluten intolerance. And that was back before we'd ever heard of like gluten-free stuff, right? Now my wife's gluten-free. I'm not, obviously, but my wife is gluten-free. And I never heard of that until he came up with that. And then that turned to celiac, and then that turned to cancer, and then we lost him way too early. He passed away several years ago, but him and his family are always remembered. In fact, Premier would have never gotten in the Medicare Advantage business without Paul Sharon. He was just one of, honestly, I think, in my opinion, the most knowledgeable person in the entire Medicare space. He knew more about the details, how it worked, and how you could use that to help people and grow their business. And you had the chance to work with him directly for so long. And he was also great, like you just said, about helping others also think about how they could build an agency. And he was just so proud of you. And I know he would be proud of all of us today.
Absolutely.
But how did he help you decide to build an agency?
He said, hey, I'm going to come out and do a training for you guys and see if you can't get a few agents together. And so that's what, we got a few people that were interested in it. But I'd already seen the potential because, when you have a zero premium product versus I had people that just either couldn't afford a supplement or couldn't qualify through the health questions, it was just a great opportunity. So I was pretty enthused about that market right away.
Well, and you've done such an incredible job of serving so many people with their health insurance. And it's just fun to see somebody who we've gone back so far, and it's humbling to now be your partner. What are you most excited about being an Integrity partner?
Well, I think obviously you guys have put a lot into developing different technologies that help us. And I think there's, as a partner, there's more opportunities to use that. And so hopefully we can serve more people better and also maybe hopefully grow more.
And getting people like your daughter now into the business. We need that next generation of leaders to come in. And that's why we've been so intentional about investing in the next generation, especially in the Integrity Leadership Academy and some of the things that we're doing. The technology, if you're not investing in technology like we are, you're going to get left behind. And frankly, you're not going to be able to meet customers where they need to be served. And so it's exciting to see how we take all of this experience that people like you and I have that have gone back for so long, bringing in new people like your daughter and so many other amazing young leaders, and be able to really continue to serve this industry with technology and service, because this is still a people business. If we forget that, we talk about this all the time, we're going to be out of business. But if we can use technology to make our people more effective, we're going to be able to serve more people. And so I'm super excited to have you now as a partner. It means a lot to me and everybody here at Integrity. I can't wait to see how we serve more people together, man.
Well, thank you for the opportunity. Really look forward to it.
Hey, man, I appreciate you. It's going to be a lot of fun. Well, hey, guys, I hope you have a great week. Really appreciate everything you all do for everybody here at Integrity. Really excited about Philip Edwards, his entire team joining us here at Integrity, and all of the amazing partners that are joining the Integrity family. This is one of the most exciting times I've ever seen in my career, of all the amazing people coming together to serve even more people as well. God bless you and have a great week.